Hey everyone, I'm Verowak. In this video, I'll be giving you 5 tips on how to improve your early game and how to reduce the chances of losing early on. This is mostly a way to stop or at least reduce the chances of that one sneaky zombie getting into your base, destroying the entire thing while your troops are too busy either cleaning their weapons or constantly asking to get paid. So this is how to survive. I'll have other guides for other aspects of the game, so don't forget to subscribe to be notified when they're released. First things first, this is what we're trying to prevent, having our units too busy kiting around and letting that one or many zombies sneak in and destroy your tent and destroy your other tent. And it spreads like a plague, and soon enough your entire base is destroyed and you're wondering, Ranger, why couldn't you just go that extra mile and stop the zombies from destroying our entire livelihood? So it spreads pretty fast, and obviously by this point, I have 3 Rangers and 1 soldier. So this is what we don't want to happen. Not let those zombies sneak in and destroy our entire base. This guide is going to show you ways to prevent that from happening. Tip number 1, patrolling. One of the most important things at the beginning is making your units patrol. For example, if I didn't have patrolling, I would basically need to have my rangers set up in a sense like this just to make sure the north is blocked off. So if a zombie comes down the middle, there's going to be a ranger covering it. You could do that, but that's a lot of rangers. You only start with 4. So what are you going to do with the other sides? This is where patrolling comes in. You can set a ranger to patrol a distance. The default is P. The second good thing about patrolling is that you can set more than 1 point by holding down shift. So you press patrol and then you can give up to 7 different points. If for some reason you think you need more than 7, well, you're wrong, because instead you need more units. Like, you're not going to have this one ranger patrol here like that. That defeats the purpose, because by the time she gets to this point, there could be zombies all along this side walking into your base, which you don't want at all. Tip number 2, scratching posts. Scratching post, by definition, is a single wall used to prevent enemies from hitting your important buildings. Your important buildings are the ones with the yellow bars. If the zombie's attacking your building and the yellow bar goes away, that means that the building gets infected. So the sawmill has a yellow bar. So the point of a scratching post is to let the zombies attack something else instead of the sawmill. So this is where it can be a little confusing. I could technically put a scratching post right here. So technically the zombies should all come attack this wall instead of the sawmill. However, please remember, zombies can attack diagonally. So in this case, the zombie could stand on this one square and attack the sawmill, bypassing the scratching post. So if you want to do something like this, instead of building the scratching post here, build it up here. So like that, the zombies coming in this way will attack the wall. Tip number 3, don't stack units. We all know that soldiers shooting guns make more noise than a ranger. It makes sense, right? Like a gun being shot, it makes more noise than a bow, an arrow. If you stack your units basically in like a similar square, their noise starts to get multiplied. So their noise increases. That means you're attracting more zombies on this side. For some maps, it's not that bad. The noise isn't going to be enough to, overwhelm you, but some maps, I'm looking at you, desert map, that can be your undoing. Rangers can pull way too many in the desert map because the noise just travels so much. So what you want to do at the beginning, typically you want to spread them out like a tile, so their noise doesn't start to multiply. Tip number 4, traps. They are amazing. They're actually your best choice for the first couple of waves. I still try to use them until wave 5, which in 80 days is day 40-ish wave. They're great. They're absolutely amazing for the basic zombies, so the walkers, runners, and the executives. It helps you clear, like for example, if you pulled too many zombies, just put some traps and then just kite them, put them into the trap. Be like, hey zombies. And look at their health just like disappear. They can barely cross 2 lines of traps. Like, it's great. The only thing is the traps do have a certain amount of health, so they only last a certain amount of time. So what you have to do is just repair them once there's not, too many zombies in the way, and then you're good to go. They are really good. Tip number 5, kiting. Let's say you have not much room to kill the wave and you're like, oh no, I don't want them to get to my tents. So basically there's a certain distance that the zombies, like a certain distance that they'll start running a different direction, like that one started running. But kiting is basically the art of knowing approximately when they'll start going towards something else. So that's basically what it is. It's a lot of trial and error. Normally I would have probably panicked and, died because of this had I not been used to kiting. But that's one of the things kiting can do, is just let you take a decent amount of zombies and just kill them on traps. Or it can save your base from dying. So in a situation like this, where the wave split where I was not expecting it, then you can use a ranger to kite around while some snipers kill the zombies. It's obviously not something you should be planning to do or you should just do for fun, but in case things go wrong, at least you have a ranger to be able to kite. You just have to be patient and hope things work out. So you could just kite them around, they'll go around, get them a bit further away from the wall, it gives you a bit more time to kill them, and it's good. You can weave through the zombies if you want. It's a bit tricky. The problem is if you start going through zombies, you don't click in the pile, click past the pile, because it's really hard to, like, I'm trying to get in between these two, but I can't, because the mouse is just clicking, it's telling your ranger to attack basically. So if you do try to kite through the zombies. Thank you for watching, everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe, comment. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to know. I'm going to do some more guides, and hopefully you'll be able to get to 900%. That's the goal. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but someday, 900%. You've got this. Thanks for watching, everyone.